Hello everyone, how's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to Dauphin Island, down in Alabama. I must say this airport is a bit interesting. You definitely get kind of that, I don't know if you've ever been down to the Alabama coast, or, 30A over in Florida, or any of that area off the Gulf Coast there, but you kind of get those houses that are in behind the airplane here. You definitely get that very coastal feel airplane. Houses on stilts. Airplane is definitely not, well, I guess it kind of is on stilts, kind of, sort of. But anyways, like I said, we're down south. We're going to be doing a little bit more of a relaxed flight tonight. We're looking at hopping along the islands here, checking them out. There is the Fort Massachusetts along the way, and we're going to probably stop there. We're going to be doing some off-airport landings in the 152. Hopefully we don't flip over in the sand or get stuck in the water. And I wouldn't be surprised if we do lose a person or two to an incident, but here's the hoping. So anyways, we're gonna be goofing off, having a fun night. I didn't have too much time involved in this flight plan, but sometimes, you know what, sometimes the simple ones are the best ones. So while we get started, if you guys are enjoying this content, please like, comment, and subscribe below. There's also some links in the description if you feel the urge to help support the channel and everything it has to offer. Currently we have Mr. Blake, Cameron, myself, Ron, and Terry on the ground here. If you'd like to join the flight, feel free to reach out to us in the chat here, or check out the Discord link below, and we can get you set up for this flight or another flight in the future. Let's go ahead and get back in the cockpit here. These guys are waiting for me. We're brushing the sand off their toes. This is not the... Take a look at this thing real quick. It is a very... It calls it an airport, but it looks just like a dirt patch with a bunch of cars going through it. There's not even parking spots. So we're going to be bobbing, weaving, and believing as we depart this dirt patch and get up in the air and head off to the west. So let me go ahead, get myself unmuted here, and get this plane started up. Okay, I'm back. Alrighty, let's see here. Whoa, Cameron, what was that?
What was what?
It sounded like a cat was dying in the background.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know.
Alternator battery on over to both, and it's starter up. Oh, we might need to prime it. We have been sitting on it for a little while. Try it one more time before we prime it. Oh, there she goes. Just need a little more juice. Oh, we saved it. Look at that. Might need to richen it up just a touch so we can bring back to auto. It was a little lean there. That's why. Just about dropped out on us. So go ahead and get the nav strobe beacon. Lights on. Go ahead and get the pitot heat. I know. It's nice and warm here, but this thing likes to freeze up even in the warmest weather. Flight plan. We are departing Kilo Echo Alpha Foxtrot and heading over to KNEW. K-N-E-W, Kilo November Echo Whiskey. Why did that... oh, that was weird. Okay. First waypoint is... I'll make sure I'm looking at the right flight plan in our Discord here. 4 Romeo Niner. What's going on, Diesel? How are you tonight, sir? 4 Romeo Niner. 4 Romeo Niner. Jeremiah Denton. Moving on down to Fort Massachusetts, we will add... Let's go through this procedure again. Remember, if you were here for a few flights ago, we added a custom waypoint. So if we take a look at... Let me pop over Navigraph here. So we have Ship Island, which has the fort on it. So if you take a look at how it kind of curves around for those two pieces right there. Let's see if we can't find that here, and it looks like that. So that right there is the fort. Oh, you know what? That might actually be exactly where the fort's at. So let's go ahead, create a waypoint. Use your identifier. We're going to name it Fort. And this is going to be temporary. And create. User waypoint Fort has been added. Go back. Flight plan. Add a waypoint. Little Fort. And boom, there you go. That'll take us right to it. Diesel says he's doing great. Awesome, Diesel. You ready for some fun-filled beach landings? Anybody bring the s'mores? We're gonna need them. Maybe some firewood. Okay, go to
I'll just use part of your plane.
Hey. You said I was gonna be the one that flipped over.
I mean, your plane's probably got some wood in it somewhere.
Oh, this thing probably doesn't. This thing is held together by hopes, dreams, and duct tape.
Sounds like my company.
Wait a minute, your company makes airplanes.
Yes, it does.
Alright, 5 Mike Sierra 2 is the final waypoint we need to add. 5 Mike Sierra 2. Turkey Bayou Airport. Let's hope nobody goes tail over prop. You know, I should have done the tail dragger. That would have been pretty fun. Since we're doing these off airports, we're in the tricycle gear. Unfortunately. Okay, take a look at the flight plan. Make sure it makes sense. We're going to be doing. I know there's a large gap here. We're going to check these islands out and try to do little touch and goes, maybe on a full stop or two on some of these. Hit the forward up.
Yeehaw.
Yep, exactly. And then we'll head on over to New Orleans. That all looks good. Go back to the map. And let's finish setting this airplane up. Does anybody have the local altimeter by chance? Whether 299 or 2? Oh, well, that's easy. Okay. 2912. And then 299 It's interesting how far these were off from being at 299 because normally it's pretty close. We're going to keep the altitude pretty low, 1,500 feet, since we are pretty much over the ocean the entire time. And then flaps 10. And taxi landing lights, since we're about to ready to roll. Is everybody ready to go? Oil temperature's in the green and oil pressure's in the green. What is the Windsor 1807? So we can do, well, doesn't really matter too much. I think this airport is, show me the runways. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're just gonna have crosswind no matter what. Anybody not ready? Oh, you know what we should do is check our HSI. Okay, yeah, that matches. We want to make sure our HSI needle matches our compass. Alrighty, let's go. Let me get my track IR back on. Do controls check. Forward, left. Or forward, back, left, right. Oh, that's good. Flaps are down. We have been idling for a little while, so we'll sure what to do a run up. And we are looking at taking off to the west, so we're going to be taking off those houses we were talking about just a minute ago. So let's go ahead and taxi down here and join the cars. Man, I'm a little excited to be doing some off-airport stuff. It's been a little while. What if this is like a community airstrip? Because it's just a dirt strip, so I didn't really say anything about it being part of a community from what I could see, but you never know. Oh, dust. You guys are gonna have to change your filters after this. Now we're gonna roll up here to the right. Watch out for the Cybertruck. Elon Musk is in town. It's weird how quiet it got. It's like we're floating, hovering. Alright, we'll bring it to a stop here. Let everybody catch up. And let's go ahead and we are at sea level, so let's bring that mixture in. Let's get that RPM up to 1800. There's 1800. Engine is stable. Got left mag at 100 RPM. Actually, it's about Ooh, 150 or so. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It was 100. Right, Mag. I looked at the wrong needle there. And back to both. Looks like it. What were you talking about, Diesel? Sorry, huh? I just saw your comment. Oh, gotta do carpet. And we're good to go. Alright, I got everybody lined up behind me here, so let's get out of here. Bringing that power right into the sun, of course. $60 knots. Let's get out of here. Needed a bit of right rudder on that departure because of that crosswind, but nothing too bad. Be heading over to the actual Dauphin Denton. Oh, looks like some sort of private community. Oh yeah. Okay. We are well into the air. Let's get the flaps up. And let's pull that power back to 2400. There's 500 feet. Let me get these panel lights on for you guys. It's already getting a little dark. Cockpit here. How's that look, Diesel? Can you see everything just fine? Alright, so this Dauphin Denton is actually an airport. Looks like we can... if the wind's coming out of the south, we can do a left pattern onto runway... What is that? Probably 11 or so. That's... can I click on the airport? There we go. Runway 12. I was close. Very close. So yeah, we'll just do a left pattern to 12. Do a touch and go, then do a right turn to leave. Looks kind of like France with a boot there. Look at that. Looks great. Awesome. Thank you, Diesel.
Are you on live time too?
Yes, I am right now. We may have to bump it back just a touch, depending on which islands we crash land on. There is the airport, so I'm going to go ahead and arrest my ascent and level off. Full some power. Took, I think it was 17 gallons of fuel tonight. Should have plenty. This is a pretty cool area if you've never been to it in real life. The one thing that's very interesting about this area is the water levels in the ocean are very shallow until you get out to the channels. What are you going to say, Ron?
I was wondering how Fort Massachusetts ended up in, is it Mississippi?
Is it part of Mississippi or Alabama? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I have to look it up.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one since it's out in the ocean. I stayed, where did I stay? I was looking at Dauphin Island. Then I think I ended up going back to the mainland. It's been a while since I went there. But yeah, you could walk like half a mile out into the ocean and still be at waist level. It was so strange. Now we are on the downwind leg for runway 12 at Dauphin Denton. But we took a boat out to, what I say, it was Horn Island, and ended up, I think there's a couple people on the ground down there, it looks like. Magic Pants. Ended up going out there and catching a bunch of crabs with the with a net. That was pretty fun. Didn't keep them. Had enough to keep, but... yeah, we went fishing for a little while. It was a pretty fun experience. All right, let's go ahead and slow it up. Take carpet just in case. Watch your altitude there. There's 500 feet. 20 degrees flaps. 20 degrees flaps. Left turn for base. 60 knots. Just trim her out. It's gonna happen pretty quick. Full flaps. Watch that speed. Finish that turn. Love flying this thing. So maneuverable. Of course, we've got, at least 100 hours in this thing too, so that helps. Between the different variations. This one alone has almost 80 hours in it. Give her a touch of throttle, keep that back pressure. Let's arrest that descent and pull power. Ooh, nice and smooth. Let's see if we can ride that wheelie out. There you go, Diesel. What was that, Diesel? Full power. Flaps to 10 and carpet in. Throw the wheelie out for the whole thing. And like I said, we're gonna do a right turn. Butter, waffles, and pancakes. Oh, you're gonna like this one, Diesel. Oh, you're so close. Positive 12. Or, I'm sorry, positive 6. Positive 6. Doesn't get much more butter waffly and pancakey than that. Alright, so we can kind of just stay on the coast right here on Dauphin Island and check it out. Just gonna do a little bit of a sightseeing tour here. Let's get our flaps up. And we'll pull power back, let everybody catch up. Let me know when you guys are behind me, and we'll do we'll get to the end of Dauphin Island here, follow that bridge over to the next island, or I guess, yeah, I think it's connected by a bridge, and then we'll do a little touch and go over on the beach. So close, yeah, so far. Yeah, you almost had it. Full power, just touch more. I'm not sure what the... I mean, it's a continuation of Dauphin Island according to the chart, but Navigraph shows it as one island, and Volanta shows it as a bridge connecting the two. But looking out the window here, it looks like a tiny little sliver. Alright, so we've annoyed the residents enough here. Bring her on down and check out this little sliver here. There's everybody behind us. What do we have now? 4. Ooh, that sun, man. Rough. The worst part is it's coming right off the water, reflecting on the reflections off the water, and it's just blinding. I didn't think this one through, guys. There we go. I got the sliver of Dauphin Island to protect my eyeballs.
Should have flown from west to east.
Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can't find us a fun little spot to put this thing down. Do a nice slip into the airport. We've got a tailwind right now, so we can do a 180 and land. You know what? Let's do a side slip and land on that sliver right there. That looks like that'd be fun. So, for those of you curious, we'll dump the flaps here, pull the power, that rudder all the way to the right. Put that thing nose over, and we'll start slinging her around here. Pull the power. Get that carb heat. And release the rudder pressure. Keep holding that back pressure. Pull the power gently. And listen to that stall harm. Oh, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Make sure to get out of that water. Get out of everybody's way here. Bring the
Is there
flaps
an
up to
airport
10.
there, or did you just land on the beach?
I made it an airport.
Yeehaw! All right.
Alright. I'll let you guys come in here, and there's all kinds of room to land, so I just want to watch you guys. I'm going to park it right here. Make sure we stay out of the water so we don't get stuck. And we're going to lean for the ground. Let's bring it up to 1,000 RPM. Watch for that RPM drop. There it is. Lean it. Get that parking brake on. Let's hop on the drone camera. Oh, that's a nice picture right there. Look at that. Uh-oh. The sim just froze. Woo! We're live! Oh, it's overloading. It is not happy. What is happening? I broke something. Oh boy, here you guys. Like my sim is drunk. There we go. Nope, just kidding. Oh boy, this is rough. Oh no, what is happening?
Uh-oh.
You guys seeing this?
Yeah, it's glitchy,
I see the stream, but
lagging.
Yeah. Oh boy, let me hit the record button, see if it kind of slaps it out of its... Nope. Alright. Still doing it? Well, that is unfortunate. I've never had that one happen to me before. A dude's like tripping over here on acid or something, you know, like trying to fly an airplane. Ugh. Oh, this is nauseating. Trying to think here. Let me pause the stream real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Nope. Weird. If I click on the sim, it's like, huh, this is a new one. Let's try, see if we can troubleshoot something here without it getting really wonky. Let's go windowed mode for a second. Yeah, okay. Bye, save. Okay, that fixed it. So let's go back and go back to full screen. Keep changes. Aha! Look at that. Genius. All right, troubleshooting on the fly. Let's get out of here before something else bad happens. All right, everybody's on the ground here. I'm afraid to take a picture. All right, let's get out of here. Bring that mixture back in. Get that power. I need it. There's a little live troubleshooting. All right, we are airborne. Let's roll out of here. Yeehaw. Don't tip stall. Don't tip stall. Don't tip stall. Hey Blake, look off to your right.
Whoa, nice. Here we go.
There we go. Uh-oh. Get on your wing here. About to blow the engine up. Yeah, Diesel, I'm not sure what that was, but as soon as I hit my screenshot button is when it happened. I screwed something up. What was that? Anybody else see that? Somebody just like dive bombed us and kamikaze right across my screen.
I saw somebody go fly by.
Trying to catch up to Blake here, but he's a lot faster than me in that new sleek aircraft.
98 knots.
Yeah.
We heading west still?
Yep, heading west. We'll head on down to let's see what island is. So this is Horn Island coming up. Oh, make sure I don't run into Blake. There we go.
Pulled the
Oh,
power
you're-
on 90.
Flaps are still down too. Alright, I'm gonna risk a screenshot. Okay, it worked.
Oh, that's nice.
Who's ahead right now? Who's leading this? Ron.
Oh, yeah, it's Ron.
Alright, Ron, pick us a place to land.
Well, we're gonna run out of island in a minute.
There's a bunch of other islands.
There's another one in the distance. I'll see what's up there.
Oh, we are well above the 1,500 foot mark here. Bring it back down. I'm definitely going to blow this engine up at this rate. Back her out of the 2,500 and bring it back down to 24. Not entirely sure what happened there, but I am glad that we were able to troubleshoot our way out of it. Oh, let's see, Diesel, I was, actually it was 109, surprisingly. So there's that bit of a delay you get sometimes when it records. So you get robbed sometimes, and then other times you get positive landing rates. So it's kind of unusual.
You just kicked up dust clouds, have it, Michael?
Do it again.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Looks like you're on the ground.
Yeah, it feels like I'm on the ground.
You're on the sand.
It's crazy. This thing's only good for like 500 feet of elevation rise at that speed. It's such a sluggish airplane.
Anybody remember how many horsepower this engine has?
Oh, we had this discussion one night. Isn't it like 115 or 120?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
90? I think there's a couple different variants. One of them is below 100 horsepower though. Which is kind of crazy to think about. Like you got,
I'm pretty sure the 150, if I recall, was under 100.
yeah, I think you're right. Diesel says was flying the 152 like it's an RV. RV would be kind of fun right now. We'd be flying upside down.
Looks like we're hitting this beach.
Oh, is Ron going down to? Oh, there we go, Ron. Let's go.
I
I'm
think
ready.
I see something here. I don't know. Might have to land on a turn.
Oh, that's even more interesting. Stomp on that rudder pedal. So that's Ron out there, that little dot right next to the sun. I don't know if you guys can see it on the stream or not, but we're trying to catch up to him here. Done lost him now. Oh,
Ron's,
somebody-
Ron's 100 feet. Touchdown. I'm half a mile behind him.
Yep, we're coming in right behind you here. Pull that carpet in. Hey, you got plenty of room down there.
I'm down.
80, let's bring in 10 degrees of flaps, push a little bit of nose pressure. 20
It's a
degrees.
little bumpy.
Ooh, even better. If it's that bumpy, we'll bring in 30 degrees of flaps then.
Whoa.
Bring that power back in. That nose coming back up. We're going to want to land with our nose up so we don't go toppling over. And,
The bumps are real.
uh-oh. It is a beach, so it doesn't look terrible, but it's not to say it won't be terrible. All right, keep that nose off the ground. Nice and easy. Hold that back pressure. Alrighty. We got sand dunes around here. Bring it back up 10 degrees flaps. We did that with the tailwind too. Alright, Diesel, what was that one? I kind of want to hit this sand dune that you're parked right next to and see if it'll catapult me in the air. Let's look at it real quick. Oh, you know what? This might work. Don't move. I need somebody to watch this. Take a picture. This should be amusing. Turn my 152 into a dirt bike real quick. Negative 69, Diesel. Now you're gonna start guessing positives. Alright, let's see if we can treat the 152 as a Yamaha 250. Oh, you need to turn for me, girl. There we go.
Jump, 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 jump.
Do it, do it, do it. Alright, here we go. We're gonna launch over these trees. Boink! Oh, shoot.
That was funny.
That was awesome.
Catapult.
Oh, man, that was fun. Alright, who wants to try that next? I gotta watch it. Diesel says, send it! Oh, we sent it. That was funny. Oh my god, that actually kind of worked. Yeah, right? I was a little shocked myself. Let's see here. I'll land next to what I think was the correct dune.
Well, I think the dune is on the left. There's a smaller one closer. I'm going to try the one on the left.
I'm gonna land on the downside of the dune here.
I'm just going to aim for the first largest obstacle.
There you go. I mainly just want to see this from your all's perspective.
All right, here I go. Give it a shot.
Negative 178, 29. What? Positive 29. Whoa, oh, easy, easy. Oh, you skimmed over it. There we go. Round 2.
Oh man, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't even feel it.
He kind of bounced off the ground.
I bounced off and up.
Yeah. Oh, oh. Oh, oh, that looked painful. Oh no. Oh, oh, oh no. No, no, not like this. Not like this. Oh, that went horribly wrong. Sean says, is this Cleveland's International Airport? I don't know, Sean.
Honestly, I lived.
At least you lived.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was hilarious. Alright. Let's do this again. Diesel says, well, that went like I imagined. Right here, Diesel. We'll get it a bit more of a show again. And boink. Well, that one stalled me out. That one stalled me out. Come on, girl. Get some speed. Get some speed. There we go. Got some lift. Get out of here. Don't hit the trees. We're good. We're good. That was awesome. You doing it? Oh yeah. Ron, you going for it again?
Turning around.
All right, I gotta watch this. Blake's got to get off the ground. He got off the ground all right, just 15 times.
Here it comes. It's already bouncing.
Hey, you gotta find the smooth spot and hit that one big dune. And then your lights are like turning on and off from bouncing around. Ron's got a new speed record.
Missed it.
Yeah, I think you bypassed him. Catch up to Ron here. And let's head on to the fort. Well, that's still about 28 miles out, but
Okay.
that was funny. That was worth the stop. Good pick, Ron.
Just lucky.
Gave you some entertainment.
Hey, do you guys ever have trouble nosing over on the tail dragger?
Oh yeah.
All the time.
I think I might have figured out a way to handle that.
What's that?
What I do instead of using both brakes, I do back and forth, left, right, little jabs, and it seems to work better.
Oh yeah, I can see why that would work. I found that they don't really get to be a problem until you get really slow. Once you get slow, it's when the brakes tend to want to flip you over in these things. Because you'll be able to have enough, you can pull up on the elevator and have it generate enough down pressure on the tail to keep it on the ground. So you can actually really stomp on the brakes, but as you slow up, you want to start releasing pressure. Got a really nice reflection of the sun off of Ron's airplane here. That's pretty cool. Try and catch back up to you here. Look, we're barely moving.
How's your all's oil temperatures? Mine's getting pretty high.
Mine's pretty high. This thing always runs hot. I swear I've blown more engines in this airplane than any other airplane in the game. I mean sim. I didn't say game. You said game, not me.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling my wife. It's not a game.
It just gives off the appearance of a game. Should have a very nice sunset for us, though. Yeah, when you don't get any altitude in this thing for the cylinder heads to cool off, it'll run hot the entire flight. You can get the mixture full blast and everything, it just don't matter. It's been pointed out to the developer quite a few times, but he hasn't pushed an update on this thing in probably a year and a half now. Alright, we can go to the end of this island, which is Horn Island. This is the one that we beached a boat on and had a nice fun day at one point.
Yeah, I think we are now in Mississippi.
Yeah. Although it won Game of the Year, it's not a game. It's never a game. Gotta fly my virtual pixels, man. It's real. Make virtual bucks. With my virtual airline, flying my virtual airplane with my virtual passengers. It deservedly won Game of the Year. I mean, it's most people want to complain about the sim, but then they tend to forget just how complicated these things truly are. I mean, just to be able to get an airplane that looks this good is a feat in itself, let alone being able to fly anywhere in the world and have, decent enough graphics to know where you're at. Hey, how do you say your name? Jesus? Jesus? Not Jesus. How's it going? Anyone here talk Spanish? Is that the HP? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I do not speak very much Spanish. I'm not even going to try. It's embarrassing. The JPLogistics? Yes, it is. This thing is awesome. I'm sure if you've watched any of the previous videos or live streams, you will see this thing a lot. I wish they would get some more of the under the water effects in this area. Okay, I have a problem with that. GTN 750, what's wrong with it? We've probably seen the problem. Are you using the PMS 50 GTN 750? Take the mod on Discord. You talking about the Google Drive download? Alright, let's make this one a touch and go, guys. We'll just do a touch and go at the end of the island here and then head on over to the fort. We're running out of daylight, it looks like, so. Although, thankfully, it's starting to stay daylight much longer. It's getting a little tired of the constant darkness. Are you saying the GTN 750 doesn't work? Because it does require an external mod. If you go to the PMS50.com, and download their GTN 750 mod, then it will integrate into the 152. And I have the premium version of the 750 from PMS 50. It has a bunch of nice features. Look at the lifetime license, and it is integrated into a lot of airplanes. You can get the free version. It'll give you everything you need to get from point A to point B. The premium version just has a few extra nice features. But you'll have pretty much the full functionality. Here, I'll type it in the... It's pms50.com. Just Google PMS50 or go straight to pms50.com. You'll find it. Just it. You should say it. PMS50 and just add the .com afterwards. I don't want to type .com because sometimes YouTube will filter comments out. I can try it real quick just in case. And then you want to get the MSFS GTN 750 mod. Go and pull that power. Repeat. Bleed off the speed. See if we can't find us another sand dune to motocross off. That would be an interesting sport. Dirt bikes with like kites on their back or something just to help them float.
I can imagine things like that in sports in 100 years.
We'll be playing Quidditch in 100 years. Put that in the community folder? Yes. And you'll have to relaunch the sim, of course. Anybody that's a Harry Potter fan knows what Quidditch is. Now, are you familiar with the book or the movie Ready Player One? If not, if you are a bit of a sci-fi nerd, or just a nerd in general like me, you will thoroughly enjoy the book. The movie is not that great. Ooh, there are bumps. Look at that. Alright, Ron, let's see if we can find us another motocross jump here. I don't see any larger ones right here. Maybe this? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Boink. This thing makes me smash the sim since 2 weeks. The 152 or the 750 not working? Definitely understand the frustrations of mods not working. Negative 80 diesel. Look at that. Look at that. You're right on it. I'll give you that one. GTN. Oh yeah, yeah. It should work now. Ooh, what is that glitch? Look at that. Off to the right side of the screen there. Alright, we are coming up on the fort in 10 miles. Yeah, we got a negative 78 and a motocross jump out of that one, Diesel. That was cool. Keep trimming this thing out. I love having a trim wheel on the honeycomb. Oh, trim too much. Oh, my shoulder is bugging me tonight. Had to squeeze in a quick swim at the gym last night. A little faster than usual, and I was pushing myself because I was constrained on time. Shoulder is not happy today. Alright, let's find this fort. Wow, I've come as close as one off before. When was that? About to bust up my poor man's aileron trim. Not too much, huh? It's amazing. I've been playing Microsoft Flight Simulator since 4.0, and what they've been able to achieve in the latest version is astounding. Absolutely. Yes, I've been playing since probably about the same time. Whenever it was on the, was it an 8.5-inch floppy disk, the big things? I remember having a flight sim on one of those. I was a little kid at the time, but then went over to your 3.5-inch floppy disk and onto CDs. Is it working? I think it was the first A300 stream. Oh, okay. Well, that was pretty good then. Considering you haven't seen me land that very, at that point you'd never see me land it. So for you to be one off with that, that's pretty good. PMS version, you mean? Right? Not sure what you're asking. I don't think I have the latest version, but it's within a few revisions. I think I updated it about 3 weeks ago. The fact that, you know, you can enjoy sunsets like this from around the world never gets old. And I don't know if you guys, anyone in the chat right now really does too much commercial flights, but man, there's something about coming home, getting on a commercial flight, and then catching that sunset just to end your day. Or first thing in the morning, that nice fresh cup of coffee. So, you know, I fly for the Delta Virtual Airlines, and you can fly with your Biscoff cookies and your crappy Starbucks coffee if you really wanted to go to the, you know, the full effect. They have two versions, free and premium. You only need to download. Well, okay. Let me rephrase that. There's only one download. You have to enter a key for the premium version in the settings inside the sim. So you could just get the one download, and it'll just be the free version unless you decide to buy a premium version. Upon which they will give you a key. It's like a 32-digit key. It's a pain in the butt to enter, but you'll enter that in the utilities, the settings options, and the 50. I love the 152 and 172. Remember when I was on PPL? I'm actually looking to start my light sport license in the very near future, and we'll be on a Bristol 23, I think. Those things are pretty slick. It's got the Rotax 912 in it, 100 horsepower, and then it's got like 52 inches of shoulder room. So I'll be very happy about that. We're coming up on the fort here in 2 miles or less. There it is right there. There's a dock. You can actually park a boat right there and go check out the fort. So with these trees on this side, let's land a little long and get on the other side, and then we'll backtrack on the ground. Yeah, so my local flight school has a couple of Bristows with the full glass cockpits, and since I'll be doing the LSA instead of the PPL, or LSP, like Sport Pilot. Because the Mosaic being what it is, not having to worry about the medical, all that stuff, you know, I'll basically be able to do everything a PPL would be able to do for much fewer requirements from the FAA. And I can always upgrade it in the future if I want to. Oh, got the flag? Looks like it. Drop in right over the flag here. Right into the sunset. Ooh, that thing gave some bumps. Look at that. Alrighty. On the ground here. Not sure who is behind me, so we'll cut around to the left here. If you guys want to, this would be a perfect place to go take our group photo before we get to our final destination. We'll go over here to the fort. Bumps and all. Uh-oh. Don't tipsaw that thing. You guys are fighting for position over here. It's like NASCAR. Oh, crap. Oh, I looked over my shoulder too long. Going off-road. Diesel says 132. It was 223. Yeah, that was a little rougher one. Didn't feel like 223 though, but what do I know?
I almost hit the fort when I was landing.
Yeah, a couple of you were getting a little squirrely there towards the end. I was like, oh.
We merged.
Yeah. Oh, let me get those landing and taxi lights off too. I wonder how well this is modeled. Oh, you know what? It's actually got a decent little bit of modeling to it. That's cool. You got cannons? You go in it? No. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Oh no. Oh, that's cool. You can kind of see at that. There's our fire oven for the pizzas. This is pretty neat. You can see the metal tracks from where the other cannon is not there, but would have been spun around. Yeah, you can see there's. Oh well, the wheels don't line up too well on the backside, but that's cool. This has actually got a decent amount of modeling to it. I'm pretty impressed. I just wish you could go in it. That's frustrating that you can't. Oh well. Yeah, it is pretty neat. Diesel, Wikipedia's little history lesson. We'll read it off here in a second. It is Fort Massachusetts. Look at that sun behind the sun hitting those clouds. I'll come up here and stand on one of the death dunes.
Can't get my strobe light to turn off.
That's okay. Strobe light will be fine. Just the landing and taxi lights will ruin pictures when I edit them. 5.25 inches. What's the 5.25 inches? There we go. Yeah, Ron, if you just keep turning in like that, that'll be a perfect picture with all you guys. Beautiful.
Nice.
It's almost like we've done this before, guys. All right, that's an awesome picture. Okay, I've got my pictures. Let's get out of here. All right, get that carb heat in. Flaps are 10. Burger brakes off. Punch it. Oh, she's a little sluggish getting off the ground here. Quite a bit of right rudder. Get that nose off the ground. So you don't end up tipping over on accident. There we go. We are in the air. get those flaps up just to help us out a little bit.
I'm just following the dust.
Eat my dust. All right, we got 25 miles to go and about 10 miles worth of sunlight. So let's see how fast we can get there. And it'd probably be a good idea to get our landing and taxi lights back on. Everybody do a fuel check. I got plenty of fuel.
Check.
This will be our final destination for the night. It was built following the War of 1812. Oh, hey, Ken. How's it going? Ken can give us a history lesson.
Say how it got the Massachusetts name?
Did you hear that, Ken? Are you asking if you know the answer, or are you asking Ken if he is reading that in the history?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. The Indians up in Massachusetts, weren't there a tribe, Massachusetts?
Probably. Negative. All right, somebody, Google that question for us real quick. Get us an answer. These colors of the sunset, man. This is what I was talking about. Never gets old. And I feel like this is actually fairly accurate for the area too. You know, like if you were sitting down on the beach, it would look just like this. Look down into this tree line here. Now, if only they had some of the lights off of the ships out in the ocean, the fishing boats. Got some lights over there for the city, it looks like. That's pretty neat to see.
I just asked Siri why Massachusetts has its fort down there, and it says it's in honor of the USS Massachusetts ship.
Okay. So it's in honor of the ship. Ken says that it remained in use until 1903. Man, that had to have been a pretty miserable fort to work at. Down here in this heat, humidity, oof, no air conditioning.
I think we've got that Halo Pelican visiting us.
Hello, who's that bouncing off the water right there?
That's that Halo ship.
Oh, okay. I don't have that installed, so he showed up as a regular airplane to me.
I know that because my kids got it.
Oh.
And you might get a nice sea breeze
Yeah.
being on an island.
Yeah, but I mean, still, like, it's still going to be hot as all get out. Even at night, it's just, you know, miserably humid and hot.
Yep. I've been to Fort Sumter. I think any fort is going to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, they're not built for the comfort, but, like, definitely have been a bit miserable.
Did you have to upgrade your scenery for that? Mine looked like a hotel.
Don't think so. It could be part of a world update you may or may not have, though.
That's possible.
It looked like an oil storage tank for me, but I've got my graphics turned way down.
Oh. I mean, it is pretty much max graphics. How low can you go? How low can you go?
Don't snag someone's fishing line.
And when we catch one of those boat trolling lines.
Have you seen that video?
Oh yeah, I did see that video. I know what you're talking about.
South America or Mediterranean or something. Yeah.
They're like, what are you doing?
Well, we were in Massachusetts for a while. Now we might be in Hawaii. Diamond Head's ahead of us. They're right.
Look out for the whales. All right, there's gonna be a great white just pop up out of the ocean on me or something and just chomp me. Jaws out here. Get that wing down there real quick. Eh. There we go. Yeah, the colors are really nice. Definitely did not just touch the water. Nope, definitely didn't do it. Never happened, guys. Never happened. I was reading Ken's comment and may have bounced off the water. Good thing it's not too wavy. I'm bouncing off the top of the waves like we were bouncing off the top of those dunes earlier. Trying to just kiss the water. Come on. Oh, so close. There it is. Yeah, these colors are fantastic. Again? Ken's over here. He's pushing my buttons, man. There you go. See if we can't get a good screenshot of that. Tough to get it trimmed just right. Remember that one photo that I had that was... I got stuck in drone mode on accident trying to take a picture. There we go. Come on, take the picture. And then just about crashed. I don't know if I captured that or not, but I hope I did. Let's try it again. There we go. Got trimmed out a little better now. Just a touch more. There we go. Should be a good picture. Alright, let's get back online. We're almost there. One gust of wind, it's all over, right? You get into that ground effect and it's just... You almost have to like push the airplane over. He's gonna keep pushing it. Yeah. You know me. I like a good challenge. These colors are fantastic. This thing's probably about to fry itself. I'm surprised it's not smoking yet. There's a bridge to dive under when you need one. Be curious to see if any of those screenshots I tried taking captured. Oh, that's cool. I've got your all's landing lights like reflecting off the back of my airplane. You know, the only other game that has... I'm sorry, Ken. Simulator. The only other simulator, or in this case, it's a game that I'm talking about, that has really, like, caused awe for, like, a sunset. Has anyone played Red Dead Redemption 2? If not, I'm not one to sit down and play a single-player game and finish it. That one is worth every penny. So much so that I've played it twice. I'm gonna make it to Nolans. Nolo. Almost there. Let's see here. I was thinking we had, this is the final destination, but we got one more airport after this. Whoops. Alright, go back. Alright, where's this airport at? Is this an airport?
I think this is our last destination, and I think it's way to our left.
This is a waypoint that I have in here. This is not an airport. Whoops. Yeah, our destination is quite a ways off to our left still. We could do a little training words, a little bit of a training scenario. DCS has some pretty good sunsets. You know, I don't know if I've ever flown in the sunset for DCS. I was normally just trying to keep the Black Hawk or the Huey in the air. Need to do a flight up to Mississippi like low like we did. Oh yeah, that was a fun flight. We'll have to get the TBM back out for that one. Let's just go ahead and do a direct to Canoe activate. How far is that? 32 miles. We can do a, since it is getting dark, a bit of a simulated IFR condition here. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and confirm our compass. Get this thing facing west. And get our HSI to match. Alright, close enough. Maybe a touch off. Pretty close, okay. Let's bring your heading bug up. Oh, it's so slow. Go 2,500 feet, and let's go to autopilot heading vertical speed up to 2,500 feet and arm altitude. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Ouch, vertical speed, 500 feet per minute. Since it's a simulator, you can't land a real plane in it. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. some power back in on this climb. Get 2,400 RPM or so. And we need to keep angling over. Let's change be like the GPS. And let's take a look at kind of approaches we have here. Probably an ILS approach. So, weather data. 13010. It said simulator. It is simulator. You're just starting stuff, Ken. He's trying to get that battle going. Ken, you like to see the world burn, don't you? 13010. We've got runways 1836. So 130. Do 9.
There's an ILS on 18 right.
18 right? He says that's what I do best.
Frequency 111.30.
Charts. Approach. Okay, so yeah, let's do 1.8 so that we have a ILS. Diesel says bro woke up and chose Valence. ILS 1.8. Let's go ahead and okay, I'll just load that in. Back, and then we need to go ahead and turn right. Get a direct to Bigley. Direct to. Oh, it's not what I want to do. Flight plan. Or Bogley, sorry. Activate. And let's go to nav mode. Bogley. Whoa. Thing's whipping me around. It's Canoe, the old commercial airport. Yep. Somebody's doing barrel rolls in front of me. Who's that again? Is that the guy in the Halo aircraft?
Probably.
Alright, what was the local altimeter? Two 987. 1, 2, 3, 287. There we go. Let's pull back to 2,300 RPM just because the engine is deep into the red. Don't need it sputtering out on me. .2 miles. Frequency. What would you say it was, Ron?
111.3.
Oh, look at that. It was already in the standby. Cool. 11.3. And 11.3. Wait, high new DME? Said it before, Red Dead is an awesome game to look at. Yes, it is. Or I said it before you did. Oh yeah, I love Red Dead Redemption. You can get it on the computer, and it's worth every buck, or every dollar, every penny. Still getting to enjoy some of that lingering sunset. And a bit of the bayou. is what we're looking at. So we are coming in straight to Bogley. So Bogley has a final fixed altitude of 1,700 feet. So we need to descend to 1,700 feet shortly. We're still about 20 miles out, so not a huge rush at the moment. We'll stay at that IFR or VFR altitude 2,500 for now, but we'll want to descend to 1,700 a few miles out before Bogley. We'll do a left turn and head on into the ILS. Confirmed what Ron said, 111.3, ILS glide slope, runway 18. Confirmed on the Garmin, so that's good.
What's the heading for the ILS?
The course is 177.
Thank you.
Decision altitude is 250 feet above ground level or 257 barometric. If you guys want to, we can make it really interesting. Let's change the weather. Live weather. Whoa! Oh, Rex AccuSeason. Thank you for that. Alright, let's just go to... Is there a custom? Right, let's do this. Let's do clear skies because that was rocking my world right there. And then altimeter 29902. Let's just hit B to adjust. And what we're going to do is we're going to max that precipitation out. Add a touch of lightning. Got a bunch of humidity. Let's start bringing in some clouds. Oh, it got dark really fast. Oof. Can't see nothing. So we'll put the bottom of that at 1,000 feet or so. Let's make sure this actually works. Let's drop down. Ooh, that lightning. Okay, cool. So let's drop it down just a touch more. Right above the minimums there. Make it really interesting for us. Just confirming. Looking around here. It'll be interesting nonetheless. But we do like a good challenge here. It's definitely not something you typically want to fly 152 in. So we'll be head down into the instruments here for this one. Hear that thunder. Man, could you imagine how horrifying this would be? You know, it's less scary and a more capable aircraft, but something like this would be getting blown all over the place in this kind of a storm, and oof, man. Be nice if some...
Story.
What's that?
I'm sorry. Have you read the story of the man who fell through a thunderstorm?
Fell through a thunderstorm?
Yeah, it was I think an F-86 pilot. It was a 3-ship, and engine quit over the top of the thunderstorm as they were passing. And a jet ran the descent through that storm. After the ejection was like a 45-minute ordeal before he hit the ground.
Oh my god.
The updrafts and downdrafts and lightning going past them. Crazy.
That would be both the coolest and most horrifying 45 minutes of your life.
Yeah, it's a story worth looking up.
I'll have to look that one up. That sounds like, I mean, that's book worthy right there.
Yep.
Hey, look at that. He has left the chat and joined the discussion here. What's up, Ken?
Hey, I just got back to the computer. I thought I better check on y'all, make sure y'all got down safely.
Oh, I just turned the weather into a shitstorm, so that's about to be interesting. There's my one cuss word for the day. "11 miles from Bogley." We should make that a stream, flying the 152 in the worst weather we can find.
Yeah,
We did-
like the ice storm in Alaska there early on.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah.
Start-
Amazing.
Start icing up, falling out of the sky. James, you might remember from Red Dead Redemption, but Lenny! That has some of the best voice acting and, honestly, storyline I've ever experienced. This would have been a lot more interesting how to turn the Garmin off. Oh well. Alright, we need to descend. Let's go down to 1700. I kind of want to go play Red Dead Redemption. Okay, 8 miles. Rain's picking up. Can't see nothing. Well, how much water a 152 can handle before it starts becoming an issue of, water injection? Ingestion, not injection.
I would imagine it could become overcome fairly quickly.
Yeah, a little small engine like that. I'm just curious to how much baffling is in the way for the thing. Have you ever seen the jet engine test where they dump water into them?
I have not.
Those are pretty cool.
I've seen it on TV. Oh my god.
Yeah, the amount of water those things can handle is absurd.
You're talking about a jet engine though, right?
Yeah, I mean, when I say they put these sprayers into it, I'm talking about like it's dumping a swimming pool of water through one. It's pretty impressive. I mean, it's way more than they would ever experience in flight. Alright, we are in nav mode, altitude going down to 1,700 feet. glide slope should be coming in shortly. Surprised it's still showing us so far under it. Going to slow up just a touch before this left turn here. Traffic! Traffic! Somebody's flying right next to me. 900 feet above me. Yeah, the glide slope's starting to inch in. That's good to see. Should see that localizer needle start moving shortly. Got 1113 dialed in on both radios. And then we'll be able to go into approach mode shortly. Spin recovery. I love how these labels are in here like you're in the middle of a spin and it's just, oh, hang on guys, let's just reference the little icons between the instruments to figure out what we got to do. Verify ailerons neutral and throttle is closed. Apply full opposite rudder. Move control wheel briskly forward to brake stall. Neutralize rudder and recover from dive. 2 miles before our left turn. Oh, it's turning me early. Look at that. Go ahead and go into approach mode. Approach. Glide slope is armed. It's this guy. Hits that glide slope. We should start descending.
You know, 152, 172 will stop spinning on its own if you don't buy. If you just let go of everything, it'll stop spinning.
Yep. It didn't capture the glide slope. Oh wait, now it did. Okay, we got it. Cool.
That Microsoft lag, huh?
Yeah. We can get our approach flaps in. Alright, go around procedures are climb straight up 500 feet, left turn 2100. And let's go ahead and dial in our, what was it, 177? That's 70 knots, 4.5 miles from the airport. Get that carb heat in. I need a touch more power with that. Should be doing left turn. We are.
Right behind you now, have it. Michael.
Yeah, I could just see you. I don't know if you changed your weather or not, but I can't see anything. A little bit of rain. At a minimum of 257 feet. Curious to see how well I did with the weather when I adjusted it. Got an airspeed indicated of 70 knots. Oh, it just flew on past me there. It'll disappear shortly. Two miles. Laps 20. Looking for 60 knots.
It's a nice long runway, so.
Having the Garmin 750 makes it pretty... Oh, look at that. Popped up just in time. 250 feet on the minimums. Popped out of them. That was awesome. Disable that autopilot. Let's get her on the ground. $30, $20, $5. Super butter. Beautiful. Lean for the ground. Alright guys, just finding anywhere to park. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I appreciate you joining tonight. That was a lot of fun. It's nice sometimes just to get to goof around and hang out with some friends. It's a little nicer than some of the other flights that we sometimes do. Now, I will say going to do the bush flying is by far my favorite. Figure we'd throw a little lesson in there for the ILS. Super simple on the 750 with you know, any sort of GPS really is not too bad. We'll be back again on Sunday. We'll be doing the commercial flight in the Phoenix again. And hopefully I get some more time in it before then, but I probably won't. I'm going to be busy this weekend, so I'm not going to have any time to get on the sim, unfortunately. So I probably will get maybe one flight or two flights in before the stream. And Diesel, you got a guesstimate for that one right there? That was pretty smooth. I did not wake the baby on that one. But probably try out the CFM engines, see if there's anything that we notice. There's a big difference since we did the IAE engines last time. Excuse me, got the hiccups. And Diesel says +5. It was -39. I've got you all over the place. I've been getting those plus numbers and it's just screwing you all up, isn't it? Oh shoot. All right, guys. Appreciate you joining. If you have any questions, let me know. Please like, comment, and subscribe below if you don't mind. It definitely helps get these streams out to you guys and others, and increases the viewership of the channel. You guys are tuning in for a reason, so I'd like to continue capturing like-minded individuals and bring them into the channel. I don't know where the heck we were taxiing, but we have been all over this airport. All right, guys. Catch you next time. Diesel, see ya.